This might be a little bit, I don't know if this angle is too dramatic. Okay, this is the story of how I ended 2024 watching Robbie Williams on TV, and then the very next day filming my very first vlog episode ever, and ending up on national TV on the same channel as him and being posted on social media right next to him for millions of eyes to see. Enjoy. Happy New Year. So this year I've decided for some reason to not go out for New Year's. I'm gonna do it a little bit differently. We got the fireworks in the background there. I'm going to aim to pretty much go to sleep right now, wake up in the morning, go to the beach and go for a swim, and I guess start vlogging for 2025, or start a YouTube channel. We're gonna see, you know, what form that takes. Yeah, so this is the first shot, I guess. Happy New Year. Let's see how it goes. Good morning. It is 2025. My place is actually a mess. 2025. What time is it? This is my first time vlogging. Okay. 2025, 5:05 a.m. January 1st. Let's go. We are off to drive to the beach, I guess. 5:11. Let's see if we can make sunrise. First sunrise of 2025. Little fit check. I can't really see. Okay, it's pretty dark out. It's actually pretty cloudy. So hopefully we can actually see some nice sunrise coming up. Otherwise this first vlog is gonna be first vlog, I can't even say it. Otherwise this is gonna be interesting.
Head south on Clargo Street towards New Canterbury Road.
Thank you. For years and years now, I've wanted to be the type of person that just uploads to YouTube, but I never was. And I'd watch all these YouTubers and filmmakers create amazing videos and share them with the world, but that's all I did, watch. For 2025, I've decided to become part of the sharing group for whatever reason. I think I was always waiting on something, the right topic for my channel, the right camera for my footage, the right moment for inspiration to hit. Just waiting. And before I knew it, years had passed and I was still waiting. I even almost didn't film today because I developed a pretty gnarly pimple on my face. Now, during that waiting time, I did manage to pivot from being a full-time web developer to being a full-time photographer and videographer. And I'm very grateful for the life I've been able to live through that switch up. I get to create and capture moments all around Australia and around the world for work, which is something I used to think was just actually impossible for me to achieve. I even had people closest to me telling me that photography was more of a hobby activity. and that I should stick to my more secure work. While I've been blessed to travel and be creative full time, it's always for other people and other shoots, and just it started to not feel like me, I guess. It can start to feel a little bit too much like work, and the repetition can lead to burnout and what feels like a stagnation of creativity. I feel like I'd started to lose the creative spark a bit, which I never thought would happen, actually. It was tricky shooting and editing all day at work, and then having creative juice left over for my personal pursuits, I guess. And I got a few different creative hobbies like music, and actually music's my main one at the moment, but still photography, videography. When I first tried to become a photographer, I would just create and post daily, just every day. I'd be that guy with the camera on me. Every party I'd bring my camera to, everything. I'll just go out, take photos, edit them. I watched every single YouTube video on, photography and how to edit, how to use Lightroom, all of that. And I would just post daily until it became my reality, I guess. I guess it worked. And, 1 year I exercised every day, and I would upload my workout streak, counter on Instagram every day to I don't know, for me it just helped keep myself accountable, I guess. I guess everyone's wired differently. For me, I feel like if people know that I'm trying to do something, it gives me that little extra fight in it. I don't know why. I should probably talk to someone about that, but hey, it is what it is. But hey, that exercise thing worked too. I worked out every day for a year. I think it's kind of like that quote, live your life as if a documentary crew is following you around. And I guess in a way that's kind of that's what being a YouTuber would be, essentially, except I'm the documentary crew following myself around. So I'm hoping that by posting a video here every week and documenting some of my life, something exciting will come of it, whatever it may be. Even if it's just to get that creative passion back, I'll be happy. Even if it's just to, have moments documented on video to look back on, that's also sick. All right, I really need to get the thing that you can put the camera in the car. That was about a half-hour drive, 25 minutes maybe. But we made it to the beach, although it was fucking packed. I shouldn't swear. It was, I'm actually surprised at how busy it is for 5:30 a.m. So I parked super far away. We're gonna walk down now. First, gotta do this, because these streets are kind of tight. The sun is actually way higher up than I thought it would be by now. And also when I drove past the beach, it was way more crowded than I thought it would be for 5:30 a.m. So I had to park pretty far away. That's okay. Nice little walk before hopefully some pretty clouds, and see how we go. Oh my god, I almost fell down. Last year was kind of a tricky one for me, actually. I moved back to Australia from living in Bali due to my father's health deteriorating. and unfortunately he ended up passing away in September after many years of battle. Yeah, and speaking at his funeral was the hardest thing I've ever had to do. Like, I don't even know how to describe it, to be honest. And I don't even like public speaking or speaking about, matters of emotion. So having to do those two at the same time, that was kind of crazy. But but I ended my speech with something that my father used to say to me, which is to always aim to have a fulfilling and satisfying day. And if you string enough of these together, you might just live a fulfilling and satisfying life. And so my goal for 2025, I guess, is to have as many fulfilling and satisfying days as I can, doing the things I love, pursuing the things I want, and just trying to share that experience with others who might need it or want to watch it, or, might need a little push in their own little creative journey. Who knows? I don't know. I actually don't know. We'll see. But yeah, you never know where it might take you.
Okay, so that was pretty successful. We managed to catch the sun coming up from behind the clouds and the horizon. Took some photos, and now, because I parked so far away, I'm gonna walk up, dump my bag, and then I think we'll go for a little run and then a little dip. That pimple's crazy. I actually almost didn't start vlogging today because of that, but we push on. Actually, the sun's about to come out again. Nah, cannot see that. That was actually a trek. That's my car. And now we're gonna go for a run, I guess. Okay, we finished a little run. That was actually pretty brutal. Now I'm gonna go for a swim, which will be very rewarding. We got some people entering right here. Okay, I'm wrecked now. Made it back to the car after a little run and a dip in, oh my god, dip in the ocean. Felt very invigorating, beautiful. Something crazy happened when I was walking back, actually. I got stopped by a freaking news reporter and like his cameraman, and they did a little interview with me. I actually folded very hard though. I was kind of panicked. I had no shirt on. Yeah, my answers to their questions were so lame. But we'll see. I'll try and find the footage. If I made it on the news, amazing. If not, fair enough. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna drive home now. I don't even really remember what kind of footage I got, actually. Actually, I was gonna try and get some footage of me running. But I chickened out pretty hard.
I'm not up to that level of YouTuber yet, I think. Even this right now feels weird. I don't know. Oh, wait. What happens if I swear on YouTube? I don't know. Anyway. All right. Time to drive home.
Such an iconic event. Now, I set up to watch the fireworks, but I have to confess I was in bed not long after that. However, there were some people we ran into this morning right here at Bondi Beach who, instead of having a sleep in and getting up early this morning, they've decided to push right on through. Others, they opted for an early night. Let's hear how people rung in the new year.
It was very chill. You know, I was just at home, kind of just preparing for the year and wanted to get up nice and early.
I've realized that throughout life, the more that you put yourself out there, the more that you go after things and just get out in the world, the more likely you are to be led to some amazing situations that you just didn't think possible. You know, I have a lot of people always just call me lucky all the time. You know, and for a while that actually used to like annoy me, because I always felt like I was just putting in so much work and just going as hard as I could. But now I realize it's actually one of the biggest compliments, you know, you could probably receive. And just, yeah, being able to create your own luck. That's the way I look at it. If you work hard and you really go after stuff, but not just that, you got to actually put it out there and, you know, go somewhere with it. And I think, yeah, me ending up on TV on the very day that I decide to film my first vlog, I think that's kind of just a prime example of that. You know, I don't know if you guys believe in like manifesting and stuff, but it kind of weirdly feels like that a little bit. So yeah, you know, here's to 2025, Happy New Year. Here's to creating your own luck. And here's to having satisfying days, doing the things that you love. All right.